everyone, this is the Desk13, and I've been told that apparently it's not enjoyable to watch my gameplay and, me not actually talk about the game. So, I'm going to be showing this Hellcat replay. But first off, if you don't already know, I'm going to kind of give you the rundown as to how my M18 Hellcat is right now. So, as you can see, I do not have the Top Gun. I have engine, radio, and the secondary gun. That's about it. So, my aim time is about 2 seconds. My average penetration is about 128, with average damage at 115, basically. And slight rate of fire increase, and dispersion goes down by 0.04, meaning it'll be slightly more accurate, not really. So until I get this gun, I'm going to be, well, you'll see with how many shots I have to fire at one tank just to get close to hitting. And then after that, I'll have to research the tracks to get the turret before I can get the 90mm with a 160 pen. This is the gun that you want, because as fun as it is to basically do 20 rounds a minute, with that kind of pen, if you're facing tier 8s, maybe a tier 9 if you're unlucky enough, which I've done it before, trust me, it's not fun to do with this gun, especially when you don't have premium ammunition loaded. So, this is the gun I'd really recommend using. I mean, dispersion is what? The same, aim time, the same, basically with a massive rate of fire drop and a large increase, because to go from 128 to 160, that's a pretty large increase. And to go from 115 to 240, you actually get a tank destroyer gun. Now, again, I don't have premium ammunition on this. I really would rather not. If you've seen most of my videos, I don't want to be that person that just goes, oh, can't get through this thing, load the gold. I don't like doing that. But as you can see, I don't have camouflage on, and I'm running binoculars and a camouflage net. Once I get the money, however, I am going to switch the... well, I could put gun ammo on it, but I'm going to switch the camouflage net for the enhanced gun laying drive. And, well, I guess actually what I should do is switch the binoculars out for the gun laying drive, because the view range isn't horrible. It really isn't. Not with the view range of 370 that goes up to, what was it? Plus 25, so it's like 4 something. Which, well, yeah, actually, about 407. That's pretty high view range. I mean, it's a tier 6, and my crew isn't fully trained or anything like that. However, it seems to have done good in this replay, so I really don't use the top speed very often. Traverse speed, I will say this though, the turret traverse is horrible, but that's kind of something for all turret tank destroyers, is either they turn really slow, or you could pen them with high explosive. This one's the Hellcat special, so I'll basically load up the replay and get to commentating there. See you over there. So now here in game, it loaded a little late for me when I was playing this. So I was tempted to start heading down towards the southern end of the map when I started to notice just how many tanks were headed that direction. Not to mention, in chat, as you may have noticed, someone said OI is headed south, not towards city, which means the city is definitely going to be a lot weaker. And considering that I am a tank destroyer, I decide, okay, I need to get in a position where I'm close enough to actually give supporting fire to both sides of the map. However, I can help spot for one side, or at least be in a position to do some quick maneuvering if need be. So I've moved up to this hill, and I'm just trying to find a target. I'm just trying to find that one tank that I can home in on and just start peppering. And apparently this guy doesn't get it through his skull very quickly that if you're being shot at, you don't just sit there for a little while. But he drops off later, and I'm starting to get a little worried about this OI experimental. Heavy tank city sounds good. However, that is a very wide street city. It's not the best thing to just go into as an OI, especially when you've got this little support. I was half tempted to see if they would all be willing to all back out, drag them out, but then I start seeing this, well, that M2 and, whoa, First mistake, going in front of an OI. Second mistake, not knowing what's behind him. It's something you gotta do, especially with how linear World of Tanks is right now. Is you do not just get around the side of your opponent and circle strafe them unless you are absolutely sure no one is going to be able to shoot you. And remember that whole accuracy thing I was talking about earlier? There's one hit, I've lit him on fire. Lucky shot. That one missed. Okay, I can fire another one. That one bounced. And it's mainly due to the accuracy. That one was probably more of my fault, but it hit the far end of it. That one probably hit the pillar that he's half behind. Finally, another hit. And he's gotten himself behind the pillar. That tank over there isn't doing the greatest. So I'm trying to get a quick lead on this guy, and that the first shot fails, but the DPM actually allows me to get away with it. So I pulled the trigger expecting him to be the no death kill, well, no death message in the area above the minimap, so I keep looking for the shot on this guy. There is one enemy tank that we haven't yet seen towards the, what was it, A1 area, I want to say. We saw it briefly. That's if I can correctly see. I'm probably messing things up massively, but probably not. So I've decided I'm going to head down this direction, and I'm going to support this T67. Because T67, the one right before the Hellcat, is very, very similar in how you play it. You use its speed to get into positions very, very quickly, not forward positions, just any position. And that aim time screws me over right there. I probably would have had the kill on him. And maybe a few shots on what is it? I almost want to say it was the Hetzer that was coming down and around. But anyway, the T67, I want to say, died. And I finally get my killing shot on him. And I wasn't quite paying attention to whoever that was. I was just trying to get into where that if anyone else followed that T34, I can get a killing shot on him. Because at this stage in the game, they really shouldn't have that much health. And then yeah, right there, that T40. Wasn't expecting him to be there. Was expecting him to come around the train car and blunder himself right into me. But this side is more beneficial to me. because I have cover on this side. Now, I didn't get the kill on him, but I got to put one shot into him. And now, there's a Hetzer. Now, on the minimap, he was last seen over in this direction. So, what? Oh, Come on, go. Okay, so he misses, I start to back up, and I get a lucky tracking and pen shot, and I don't think he had a repair kit. So, with that, I was feeling pretty good. It was the first game I had played, and a second-class mastery badge for the first game that I've played today. That felt pretty good. That felt really, really good. And to come second on XP, even better. The only reason the Ram got more is because he got more kills. And it was quite nice to get 1,000-something XP and not go hundreds or even thousands in XP debt. So this has been the Deathsphere 13. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you enjoy this kind of commentary, please leave a like. That's the only way whoops, hit the cabinet. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. But leaving a like is the only way that I really know you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, I might get some views, but a like really does straight say, I like what you do. I like. But anyway, if you enjoy the video, again, please leave a like, and share the video, really, it does help out the channel. If you want to keep up to date with my uploads, please subscribe. And if you want to see more of my content, check out my channel. If you ever want to send in an amazing replay to me to put on YouTube and kind of commentate over, send it to the email in the description down below. Whether that ends up in a fail or an epic, and something like this is up to you. And if you ever want to keep up to date with my live streams, follow my Facebook. This has been the Deathsphere 13, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Signing off. Bye.